WIKISPEED 2013, October 17th, Thursday night build party. I'm here with Aaron, Alex, Gregory's around the corner, Bill and Christy just left, Dave left maybe 30 minutes ago, and Pierre, who's visiting from France. Here's what we did today. Rainier delivered manufactured modular axles that unbolt in the center, which aids with our modularity. And then we disassembled the locking calipers on car number 4, Tim Myer's car. That was a museum exhibit, so the wheels were locked. They're now unlocked, so we can roll it. We then took the body off, the aeroshell, and the interior module. Then the interior module, the carbon fiber was marked and cut so pedals can clear from the pedal plate into the interior, taking that from a museum exhibit to a functional car. Then we attached a pedal plate to car number 6, and Tim Myer's car, car number 4, it was picked up from the Future of Flight Innovation Center. That happened on Sunday and Monday with Rob, Joe, and Shane working together on that. So let's take a look at what we've seen. Here's car number 1, part disassembled. There's its tow hook that needs to be reattached. Alex is on point for doing some of that on Thursday. Bay 2, where 2 of our CAD workstations were gifted to Bill today. There's the pedal plate that goes in Tim Myer's car, car number 4. Here is chassis number 6 with its pedal plate installed. That install was finished today. And then here's the interior module from car number... that's chassis number 6. Here's the interior module from car number 4, and it now has an opening cut so it can sit on the pedal plate, which will be the next step. And then in that trailer is car number 4, which will then have a pedal plate put on, I hope, on Thursday. Here's Pierre. He's our composites cutting expert. Thank you, Pierre. Which part of France is home?
I come from Paris. I live in Paris.
In Paris.
Well, yes.
Wonderful to have you here, traveling for a year. Glad you stopped in. Come in anytime. We like you. And here's the other project Pierre completed. So here's the body of Tim Myer's car, car number 4 here. Oh, and it's just been disassembled. But the nose cone of car number 1 is clipped to make signage that hangs over our shop door. And it's just been put away and stored inside. And John, the machinist, oh, it's pretty dark, but he's the red coat heading back there, gave us some information on drill guides and actually a better way to cut corners in carbon. He said use a hole saw and then a round circular cutting saw to connect the lines in between. That was actually kind of brilliant, a hard-learned lesson. Folks, anything
it's better than doing the nibbly job we did.
Well, although it actually looks pretty beautiful, I bet it took a lot of extra time.
That's fine.
But the hole saw, did you guys try the hole saw on one of the corners?
No, I use that with sink cutouts.
Oh, so you guys know about that. Yeah, I'd never done it before.
It's a good technique, but also when you're going around a curve like that and you got a flat blade, you kind of kerf in to the curve and then nibble out the bites.
Brilliant. Well, actually, Gregory and Pierre especially, but all of us, if someone were doing what we did tonight somewhere else in the world, what tips would you give them? What would you suggest so that they could do it well or even better?
I actually like the hole saw treatment because it's a little more professional. You get a better finish, and that's just pleasing. Having a good finish on cuts is pleasing.
Yep, and there's a lot to be said for professionalism and the aesthetics therein.
Yep.
Any other tips for someone somewhere in the world who's doing some work like we were doing today?
No, I think if you're going to use a hole saw on carbon fiber, yeah, it might be good to experiment with a backup block so the cut is controlled, and the drill bit that centers a thing has something to grab into and maintain control.
That sounds smart. Okay, something for somebody to try. Yeah. Anything? Thank you, Gregory.
A deep jaw clamp, though.
Anything, Alex or Aaron, that you'd want to mention? Okay, that sounds good. And I didn't pan over the dashboard prototype box that we just received from David Leithauser in Florida. It arrived right here. And you can see we've got a battery charger right here, not currently connected, but what that lets us do is simulate a 12-volt battery at 4 amps, so actually quite a bit less, but enough to test these. And you guys have probably seen the YouTube videos of this elsewhere. He has a terminal block here for us to connect to the headlights, taillights, battery, turn signal, brake lights. And he has a stub here for wipers. It's not powered up right now. Horn, headlight on, headlight off, hazard light on, hazard light off, turn signal. And he made these extensions so it could be reached from the dashboard. And then flashing the high beams, low beams, high beams on. And the flash is even a momentary switch. Pretty slick stuff. And we'll be connecting that to power later on in the next week. And that wraps up shop demo for October 17th, 2013, Lynnwood, Washington, United States shop.